entered the building. You are listening to the Sportcat Show.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. You have the one, the only Sportcat. I am barely alive and with you today, but I am here. So today is my Monday. So at any rate, we want to thank everybody at Dare Talk Radio, Radio X Gold, Radio X Countries, I think the Golden Oldies, and well, there's a bunch of them. We want to thank them for allowing us to tickle your ears, but we encourage you to come over and find us on the YouTube channel so you can join our chat. And you will meet such beautiful people as Denise, and Chris is listening in his car. So I got Brenda. I just hadn't brought her out yet. Sorry, Denise.
Denise, I'm not sure what chat you're in, but you are not in the Sportscat Show chat.
There's
so
no
you
S.
Go find
Sport
that.
Cat. There's no S. Sport Cat.
You know what? See,
I'm going on.
Go ahead today. Go ahead.
I'm going on like 4 hours sleep. No hot water in 2 weeks. I've had to deal with contractors today. I think I'm getting an ear infection. I'm going to find something else to bitch about. I don't know what, but I'll find something else to bitch about.
See, do you see my shirt? See, it
You don't
says,
give a
I
rat's
don't
ass."
give a rat's ass. There you are, Denise. You're in the right chat now.
Let me get some other things out of the way here real quick, because I want to make sure everybody is clear that I am not a scientist. I'm just a guy with a microphone, and well, I like to push buttons, but I don't know where the hell the button is. Hold on. Where the hell is this?
I don't know.
Spoiler alert.
No, that ain't it. Jesus Christ. You'd think I'd know how to run a show by now. There it is.
The views, opinions, and satirical content expressed on Sportcat's Daily Gazette are those of the host, Glenn Sportcat Jackson.
That's me.
And do not reflect the views of any affiliated networks, sponsors, or platforms hosting the show.
That's right.
This show is intended for entertainment purposes only.
I'm stupid.
Please note, satire and humor, all commentary, especially on news, sports, and entertainment, is presented in a satirical manner. Statements made on this show should not be taken as factual reporting or professional advice.
That's right. And I think I will lead the show off with some breaking news that I saw just a few minutes ago. So I can't confirm the validity of this, but this comes to us from a News 6 somewhere out of the Northeast.
Delaware has a new mascot and will be called the Fighting Joes. He loves ice cream and occasionally forgets about the games, but that is their new mascot. For this weekend, he picked Louisiana Tech to win this weekend. He is Delaware's mascot. Delaware has a new mascot and will be called the Fighting Joes. He loves ice cream.
I need to somehow screen capture that picture of the Fighting Joe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's fake news, but it's funny fake news. So.
I'm pretty sure it was AI. But whoever made that, bravo.
Yeah. So, just remember, this is satirical. It means we're funny as shit.
Well, we try to be.
Well, we must be. We're going to be growing soon. I can't talk about it yet, but
growing.
And I found out we're apparently being covered on an FM station that I completely forgot about. That's me last night. Pine Island FM, WZQR. So thank you to them.
Did he message us and say, would y'all watch your mouth?
No. We're allowed to. He's got a censor button. So yeah. So
man, our show must sound like beep, 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 beep. Morse code.
Yeah. Well, and I got a call from another network. They want me to bring the Misfits show back. I don't know. I just don't know. It's been my most popular show.
You know what we could do? you and I could start that like we did the first time
Yeah.
and rotate in funny people. That way you don't have to rely on them being here all the time and then they just poof disappear. So we have to find a few.
I may put you in charge of that task because
What?
well, you found 2/3
I
of them.
did. I
So,
did. I did. I found them and they hung out for a while and
yeah.
you know. I mean
I miss
I would
them.
I would like to call Shelton if JT would let me talk to him, pull him out of the closet and dust him off.
Yeah,
Because
that
we
would be nice.
definitely miss Shelton.
Yes, we miss Sheldon. I miss a couple of them. I miss Sonia. I miss JT. One or two of the other ones. So, yeah, I do. We'll see. I'm still trying to get the police
I think we should involve Chris in that.
I have talked to him about that, and he doesn't want to come on air. So,
Look,
yeah,
can't
that's
we
okay.
black him out or put a picture up or?
We've had much worse on that show. So,
I mean,
in case you're wondering, anybody in Radioland, the Misfits was a comedy show. Basically, it started off with me and Brenda and a couple of our friends. We just got on and just BS'd, and it took off quicker than we anticipated. It grew. We had a cast of about 15 people at one point, I think. And then everybody just got busy with life and kind of spread to the four winds. And
I miss Todd.
So I have not heard from him in forever. So I don't know what's going on with him.
Me neither.
And I'm trying to total blank. The other
Bobby.
Bobby. Well, yeah, Bobby. He's on a hiatus. God,
I'm in a hiatus, Sam. I still have one leg.
He made fun of me because I started doing radio, the Thin On Rock station. He's like, "How does this turn into being a DJ?" And I was like, "Well, it just happened." And now he is emceeing. I guess that's the correct word. Paranormal events. So it's that's cool. I have turned down speaking engagements. I will get on here and be stupid all day long, but do not put me in front of a large group of people. I did it teaching, but when I was teaching EMT in paramedic school, but no, thank you. So
I would just like to know if Bobby still makes pancakes on Sundays.
That's a good question. We need to ask. I don't know if he's in the land between the lakes or not right now. They're doing a filming up there for an upcoming movie, and I don't know if he's a part of that or not. I know some of my other friends are. He might be. I don't know.
Maybe. So, Jessica over there?
I don't know if she's over there yet. I think she's going to go over there for the weekend, maybe. Or maybe she's going to go over there Saturday night through Sunday or something. I don't know. I can't say. I talked to her briefly yesterday, but it was just in passing. I'm going to
put an apple in that guy's tailpipe one of these days, I swear. Oh. One of these people around here, they have a diesel engine, and when they start it, they keep revving it and revving it and revving it and revving it. I mean, just constantly. And I just keep waiting to hear boom.
Does that put a banana in the tailpipe? Is that...
No, this is a bigger truck. I think an apple will fit fine.
No. Okay. Well,
yeah.
There you go. I had a sound file for banana in the tailpipe, but I lost all that stuff. God almighty, I lost so much stuff. Oh well. So all right. Well, let's just do a show. What do you say? We'll get in here and we'll do it.
Okay.
So. All right. So let me change a few things up on the screen so it doesn't look as cluttered. No, I guess I can live with that. Can you? No, I can't read that. That's better. I can read that. All right. So I'm being nitpicky here again. So there. Now you can read that. All right. So let me get on with this. So if you're on the east, that's this side of the country, the right side. It is 2:12 New York time here in Atlanta. And well, as soon as I hit a button, we'll figure out what the hell time it is everywhere else. Make yourself bigger. There you go. And good morning to LA. Vote no, Prop 50. Denver, good afternoon. And good afternoon, Chicago. And for our friends in Anchorage, 10:12 in the morning. Good morning, and good morning in Honolulu. Good morning to you. Perth, it is 3:12 a.m. Perth. So we are your overnight show. So thank you for tuning in. Sydney, well, it's burnt toast and coffee time. Get your shit together. It's 6:12. You got to get to work soon. So Adelaide, 5:43. Lord Howe, 6:13. And just because we can. And Santa Land, it's 7:13 tomorrow night.
Tomorrow.
So the beaver has arrived.
It did. It has.
Well,
What?
well, almost. We're at 99% illumination for the full moon. And tonight's full moon, and it's already tonight over in Australia, is the largest full moon of the year and the largest since 2019. So the beaver moon has arrived. So we'll talk more about the beaver here in a second, but the beaver has landed.
Where is Chris? He's missing the beaver news.
Oh, well, he had to work or something. So
Oh, that's
he
overrated.
yeah, I told him. I said he said he was listening. So well, I think maybe he's gonna be here the last hour or so. I don't know. He had to do something. I don't know. He had to wash his cat or something. I don't know. So as you can see there in Australia, your full moon is already about set. So the sun is happily over the west side of South America, and the moon is on the east side of Africa over the Middle East. So
how do you know the sun's happy?
Well, I guess it's well, I don't know. It's got a comet up there brighter than it. So
throw some raisins at it.
Yeah, and so the comet that went behind the sun that we're not supposed to see, apparently we'll be able to see it with the naked eye in the next couple of nights. It's funny how these things change, isn't it? Oh, and by the way, it's changed color again. So
is it red yet?
I don't know what color it is, but it's
so let me get this right. So if we go outside naked, we will be able to see it.
You will see a moon, that is for sure, if you go outside naked.
Not me. I sit on mine.
The sun is still 16 minutes, 28.3 seconds ahead of schedule. Not sure how this works out, but the sun is on time, unlike our government. So,
and the sun's still working. Holy crap!
That's true.
Free.
Yeah. 3-eye atlas. Well, you can't see it, but yet you'll be able to see it soon. So it will be appearing in the southwest hemisphere before dawn if you go outside and look for a bright blue glowing trail.
I would probably say look for the windows and then funny looking things and they're waving.
I'm gonna do that. Well, yeah. Well, they say now that it may not be alien, but it may have been alien in nature, and everybody aboard the ship may be dead, which I think is actually scarier than actually being mid on it. That AI is still running the damn ship. So,
oh my God, a new virus got the aliens and it's bringing it here. Elon, do something. The hell?
I don't know if I buy any of this stuff. These people are whack.
They're funnier than we are.
Yeah. They're funny something. So yeah, we'll talk about that here in a minute. Let's see. We talked about the beef. Jesus Christ, the cat's in here because contractors were here.
Hi, kitty.
Yeah, he's gonna drive me crazy. I'm at the Shoot him.
Hey,
I'll do it live. Maybe I'll get ratings.
at least he doesn't do what mine does. Mine jumps up and scratches me and walks behind me, and oh my god, can't trust her. I'm waiting for her to attack again. Looks like I got a wig on my head.
I'm personally hoping I get to see it. So I clicked on this to see a full picture of the moon, and that's what I got. So apparently the moon is not there. Whoa! I don't know what the hell just happened. Are we still
Beaver
alive?
has disappeared.
I will not hit that button again. That was a bad button to push. Do not hit that button. So, all right. So, well, there you go. The beaver is here. I should be more excited about the beaver being here.
It's because Chris isn't here. That's what's wrong.
It might be. So,
yeah.
Well, today's trivia: what is seen in the middle of March and April, but never in the beginning or the end of either month, and never in May? That's a good trivia question.
Birth?
Middle of March and April,
Flowers?
but never at the end of May.
My ex-boyfriend? Oh. Sorry.
The letter R.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Glad I don't pay for this. The letter R. So, what is seen in the middle of March and April, but never in the beginning or end of either month, and never in May? The letter R. All right. Moving on. Moving on. I'm glad I don't pay for this. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. That's a quote from George Bernard Shaw. That's a pretty good quote, actually.
Actually, that is.
Yeah.
That was
I'm
better
recreating
than that
myself.
trivia.
Yeah, a lot better than the trivia. On this day in 1979, the U.S. Embassy in Tehran, Iran is seized, and 63 American hostages are taken and held for 444 days. The embassy was taken over by Iranian students who believe the U.S. was attempting to undermine the Iranian Revolution. They also opposed U.S. support of the Shah of Iran after being overthrown. He went to the U.S. for cancer treatment. They wanted him to return to stand trial for crimes against the people. 1953, United States and Great Britain, with the help from the CIA, had overthrown Iran's democratically elected Prime Minister, Mohammad Mossadegh. I probably pronounced that wrong. Placing the Shah in power. History's repeating itself. So, Venezuela. The first factory air-conditioned mobile. This day in 1939, Packard Motor Company produces the first factory-installed air-conditioned car. It offers as an option for $279, which in today's terms is about $5,000.
Yeah.
Took up half of the trunk bed and had no temperature control.
What?
You could adjust the blower speed. It ran continuously with no means to turn it off with the engine running. To turn it on or off, the car must be stopped and the compressor belt must be manually removed or reattached.
Oh, wow.
Cars ordered with AC were shipped from Detroit, Michigan to Cleveland, where Bishop and Babcock installed the system. The option was discontinued after 1941. But you could still get parts in. You could still get aftermarket parts for cars up to 1933 that would fit.
Speaking of parts,
had one of those.
Denise, Glenn finally got his part so he could fix his hot water heater.
That's right. The part has arrived after 20,000 days.
20,000 days. Glenn's got things growing on him that are not from this planet.
Well, no, I did take the I did take a couple cold showers, which was incredibly uncomfortable. Luckily, it hasn't been that cold here in Atlanta yet, so the ambient water temperature
It wouldn't be so bad if you had a pool. You could have just like jumped in there and went swimming, and would have been all natural.
See, if I lived in Florida, I would have a pool. Another reason to move to Florida. This day in 1924, Nellie Taylor Ross is elected by Wyoming, taking office on January 5th, 1925. Mrs. Miriam Ferguson was also elected governor of Texas on the same day, but didn't take office until January 20th, 1925. Well, the previous governor of Wyoming was her husband, who had died in office. It's kind of like Mrs. Biden. She was running the state. So,
yeah. Dr. Jill.
Doctor. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Doctor. Dr. Jill Biden.
Get it right.
Yeah. So
hey, is that King Tut?
A prostologist? I don't know. So, the Mummy Curse. The boy king Tutankhamun. That's him. His tomb is discovered by archaeologist Howard Carter and Lord Caravan. I don't know. He would open the tomb and look inside. 3 weeks later, the Lord who had financed the excavation died 5 months later due to an infected mosquito bite. Leading many to speculate, including Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, who's the creator of Sherlock Holmes, that his death was caused by protections put in place of Tut's tomb by the royal priests. Interesting. I won't touch that one, Joe.
Apparently, there was a few people that died. And then they started blaming those little scarab bugs that they put in there. I don't know.
1879, Thomas Edison files a patent for his incandescent electric lamp. Even though Joseph Swan had patented an incandescent light in Britain the previous year. So, Richard Jordan Gatlin is granted a patent for the rapid-fire machine gun that now bears his name. It was the first successful rapid-fire machine gun. Its first combat use was during the American Civil War. I did not know that. In the Civil War, disease killed more soldiers than gunshot. Gatlin believed his gun would reduce the size of armies and thus reduce the number of deaths by combat and disease.
Oh my God.
He had to be American. He had to be American. So I'm going to read that again. He believed his gun would reduce the size of armies and thus reduce the number of deaths by combat and disease.
So basically what he's saying is everybody dies, but now we just make it half of everybody. What?
He was the original warmonger before Dick Cheney. I've said it for days now. America, we're good at blowing shit up. My point.
Oh my goodness!
I want to know where this dude was born. Is he American? No, I want to know about him. Tell me about him. I don't want to know other stuff. Tell me about him. Search. Where is he from? Where is he from? Because we'll go to the most trusted source, Wikipedia. An American inventor. See, there you have it, right there. He's American who liked to blow shit up. So there we We're good at that. Shit, did I? Oh, no, there it is. Yeah, we're good at that. Goes all the way back to, what year was that? And I didn't realize, 1862. I didn't realize that they had Gatling guns in the Civil War. I didn't know that.
I didn't either. That's the first I've ever heard of that. So,
it kind of taints my favorite novel by Harry Turtledove. Oh God, what's the name? The North and the South. I can't remember the name of it, but anyhow, he says he had it that time travelers go back in time and they give the Confederate Army AR-15s. It's a good book. It's a good book.
Oh my goodness.
But that kind of makes me wonder if they'd had AR-15s and Gatling guns.
I wish somebody would bring me one of those laser ones.
I want the shotgun that shoots the shell that shoots the laser. So, not that we have that in America.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't tell me.
1646. Oh, we're going back here. Death penalty for denying the word of God. Massachusetts Bay Colony enacts the death penalty for anyone who persists in denying that the Holy Scriptures are the word of God.
And
there it is.
Now they're killing people for saying that.
Yeah, there it is. God tells us to do something, so we go blow some shit up. Jesus Christ. First Israel commercial TV channel was on this day in 1993. It was for a gun manufacturer. No, just made that part up. It was for Wheel of Fortune and Dr. Ruth. Dr. Ruth, that's an odd one for Israel.
Wow. I haven't heard that.
Nudity was banned in 1992 at the California Berkeley. So it was in response to a student known as the Naked Guy who regularly attended classes naked. So there you go.
I told you. Got to get naked to go out and see the moon and see Atlas.
Hey, Zen. Hello. Welcome. Dan Quayle, our most forgettable vice president. 4 days before the election, a federal prisoner's press conference is canceled by prison officials. And he is placed in solitary confinement. He was going to make allegations that he sold marijuana to U.S. Vice President candidate Dan Quayle in the 70s.
He probably did.
I mean,
in the 70s, everybody was smoking weed.
Out of all the drugs they could do, I mean, shit, we had the cocaine gate during the previous administration. So,
right?
I'm sorry, that's fake news, according to other stations. The Iran-Contra affair, November 4th, 1986, is revealed that Ronald Reagan had illegally shipped weapons to Iran in hopes of obtaining the release of the American hostages, and now what is known as the Iran-Contra affair. Once again, we're good at blowing shit up. So here, have some guns, give us our people back. Go blow some shit up. Go in a few years.
Wait a minute. Didn't we make some kind of deal to get the hostages back this time too?
I'm sure we did. We forever either give guns or money to our enemies. That's what we do. And then we bomb them or pay them off.
Well, we need to bomb them first. That way we save money.
I agree.
Somebody's not playing that game right. I mean, I say you give us them first, and then we give you what you asked for, and then bomb them.
Denise says that makes sense. He couldn't spell. Yeah, he misspelled potato. Dan Quayle did. So he added an E, and they give him so much grief about that. So
potato-y.
In 1979, on this day, the record for lowest yards by a team in NFL game is set when the Seattle Seahawks make only 7 yards against the Los Angeles Rams. Well, that had to be a shitty game. Last night's game wasn't that great either, but that was the Cowgirls. What'd you expect? So,
yeah. The
first Democratic U.S. president since the Civil War was elected on this day in 1884. Grover Cleveland.
Then it started.
Yeah, well. Today's birthdays, Miss Loretta Swit. You might remember her from MASH. Hot Lips Houlihan. Art Carney from The Odd Couple. I didn't realize he was in The Odd Couple. And then The Honeymooners. That's what I remember him from. So Norton. Walter Cronkite. He was born this day in 1916. Will Rogers. You might know him, but he was an American humorist who died in an airplane crash. Ralph Macchio, an American film actor, the Karate Kid, and
Yeah.
8 is enough. Markie Post, TV actress from The Fall Guy and Night Court. I remember her. She was an attorney, wasn't she, in Night Court?
I don't know.
Former vice president lady. I guess she was both vice president lady and first lady. American first lady, Laura Bush. So,
yeah.
Doris Roberts, remember her? Remington Steele, yes. And Everybody Loves Raymond. Oh, that was great.
Yes.
Martin Balsam. He was an actor from Psycho and Archie Bunker. Cameron Mitchell was born in 1918. He was in the TV show High Chaparral. Chaparral. James Earl Frazier, the American sculptor who designed the U.S. Buffalo nickel. He was born today. So, and that nickel is now racist and you can't own it.
Oh, God.
Benjamin Franklin Goodrich. He was an American physician and a rubber manufacturer and founder of Goodyear. Now, see, could this has anything to do with the fact that we have all this plastic in our system now?
Probably.
Yeah, started in 1841 with Goodrich tires. They started injecting plastic into our veins. So there you go. You heard it here first. The real Hawkeye, speaking of MASH from Loretta Swit, he died on this day in 1997. So he was the author who wrote the book about 3 Army doctors. So there you go. I think I got that on my shelf. Andy Rooney, he died on this day. Michael Krishan, Howard Rusk, Cy Young, Max Adler, and Carl Thomas Anderson. Some people I don't know. And all right, so that's the days, deaths, and births. We will go back in time a little bit more, but not to 1576 because, well, Brenda wasn't born then. I mean, a few years later, but not that far back. Spanish defeat the Walloons and capture Antwerp. All right.
What?
Immigrants cross the plain. So the immigrant problem started in 1576. See, there you go. You haven't
It's always been there.
Well, apparently we're just going to go blow Mexico up and take some more shit. So,
oh God, why do that?
Harry Potter. Do what?
We have nowhere to send everybody if they just keep blowing these places up.
Yeah, we do. We'll send them to Canada. We'll send here. Go to Canada.
I wouldn't do that. I happen to like some people in Canada.
2001, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, the first film adaptation of the book by J.K. Rowling, starring Daniel Radcliffe, premiered on this day in London. Today in music, 1876, Johann Brahms, the first symphony in C. All right. In 1987, the Indy announces 4 new franchises: Charlotte, Miami, Minneapolis, and Orlando.
Yeah.
Right. Brenda, did you know James Riddy invents the first cash register to prevent his bartenders from stealing money from the till at the bar? Did you know that?
I don't think that worked, though, because they perfected stealing it out of the cash register.
That's true. That was in 1879. We've had a few days to work on it. So
yeah.
We have to make a new cash register drawer since there's no more pennies. So
there's no more. I have a piggy bank full of pennies.
No, you can't use them. They're illegal now. So you can't use them. Yeah. Nobody takes them. It's true.
God.
It's true. So 1960, James Goodall, she observes chimpanzees creating tools. It's a good thing they didn't create firing guns. We'd be screwed. So
I wouldn't be surprised if there aren't some that know how.
1970, social workers learn of Jeannie, the feral child. Do you know about this story, Brenda?
No, a feral child?
Feral child. A social worker in Temple City, California, notices feral child Jeannie when her mother walks into the wrong office while seeking disability benefits. Jeannie was 13, but she'd been kept in a locked room for her entire life with no stimulation, and she'd never learned to speak. She was extremely malnourished, and the social worker immediately contacted the 5-0, the police, when she learned her age. She became the subject of many scientific studies later. Well,
Oh my
good.
God.
She's been locked in a room. We let her out. See, this is fucking America for you. She's been locked in a room where, oh, perfect. We'll go poke holes in you to see what we can do. Jesus Christ. So.
What you can do is take her somewhere and sit down and talk to her, let her watch TV. She'll be like a parrot. She'll learn.
Yeah, that's a perfect thing. Show her TV. Yeah, Brenda. She's never seen anything in her goddamn life, and you're going to show her Star Wars. What the fuck, Brenda? You're going to have her jumping out of windows. Is there something wrong with
Well,
do you
that's
have
better
kids,
than being
Brenda?
poked on and experimented on. I mean, just because the child can't speak doesn't mean you have to do experiments on her. What is wrong with people? You know what? Bunch of sick assholes.
I got to know more.
You see my shirt? My shirt says I don't give a rat's ass.
She was strapped to a chair by her parents and neglected for 13 years before she was finally rescued. Then she was experimented on by researchers. What the hell is wrong with us? But that's okay. Brenda was going to show her Star Wars first thing out of the gate. Jesus Christ. You see this? They're going to come get you.
Hey, that's better than me showing her how to stand outside naked and wait for 3-eye Atlas. Oh my God.
Decided his daughter was mentally disabled and that she'd be useless to society, thus he banished her. So no one was allowed to interact with her, and she was locked in a blacked out room or placed in a makeshift cage. He kept her strapped into a toddler toilet as sort of a straitjacket. She was not potty trained. He would hit her with a large plank of wood for any infraction she made. He'd growl outside the door. Yeah, that's real good, Brenda. He's growling outside the door, and you're going to introduce her to fucking Ewoks. Real good, Brenda.
I said TV. I didn't say Star Wars. I mean,
we'll think it's something less benign. TJ Hooker, maybe? I mean,
My Three Sons. You know, something wholesome. Partridge Family. I don't know.
She wasn't socialized, and her behavior was distasteful. A linguist immediately involved in the feral child, but she captivated us with her beauty. So,
yeah, that's a good question.
Many ethics were challenged on this case. Yeah, I bet there were. So
they should have taken her parents in and experimented on her parents.
Here, little girl, would you like a lollipop? And then next thing you know, Joe Biden stumbles in the room. Fuck.
Oh, God. Want some ice cream? This is how you wear a diaper. Oh.
So did she grow up to be anything? I mean, I'm hoping that we didn't poke her eyeballs out or something.
Well, the way it sounds like she grew up to be a lab rat. What is going on? This country has got some very serious problems. Oh,
here we go. It gets even better. Despite progress that scientists have made with her, even though there were some ethics challenges with it, that brings up a red flag. But once funding ended, they sent her back to her family.
Excuse me?
1975, they sent her back to her family.
1975, you failed. You're
1984,
fired.
It was settled. And they said the researchers couldn't have her anymore. So
let's give her back to the people that started the problem.
Once her mom took custody, she refused to let her daughter be the subject of any more studies. Like so many people with special needs, she fell through the care. Her mom died in 2003, her brother in 2011, her niece in 2012. A journalist tried to piece together what led to the dissolution of her team, but he found the task challenging as the scientist had all divided up all his stuff. How old did she live? Is she still alive? In 2008, she spent the last 20, and the social system in 2008 had spent the last 20 years looking for her. What?
Well, hopefully she's like living well and away from everybody else. Apparently that's what she needed. I have no.
I'm gonna have to deep dive this further. Yeah, she disappeared. No one knows where she is or what happened to her.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But we'll spend all that money to send bombs to countries. Yeah, Jesus Christ. She did outlive everyone in her family. Yeah, Denise, they'd probably, here, little girl, want some candy? Jesus Christ. And it said there was ethics problems with the scientists. I just bet there was. So, all right, well, let's get on a happier thing. What do you say? Denise says stop. In your pants.
She does that to me every once in a while too, Denise. It's okay.
That poor girl. I don't want anybody to think I have a heart or emotions or anything, but Jesus Christ, that's pretty damn cold.
I'm actually very disappointed in our researchers. I'm very disappointed in our child care.
And how many years before that have we killed a dog in space because we got to put the fucking air conditioner on? Okay. We haven't done too well studying people. There's a reason. Remember the homeless that disappeared out of DC?
I know, right? In California? What?
I thought today was going to be a bad show. I really did, but now these people have pissed me off. So
I need the mothership. I got to go to a different planet. Where's
Elon? To bring that girl in and tell her that. Oh, there's an alien ship overhead. It's going to have little green men. They're going to come take us away. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, today is a holiday, Brenda. It's National Candy Day. What's your favorite candy?
Snickers.
Is that a candy? I mean, is it really a candy? I'm asking. I mean, when I think of candy,
Reese's.
I think of like,
have you ever had Reese's? No, not Reese's. Reese's. The dark chocolate with the caramel inside. Oh my!
Talking about Rolo?
I keep a big container of them, and they're there for one specific purpose. When I wake up and my blood sugar machine is telling me, "Stupid, your blood sugar's 34," I have to pop 2 of those in my mouth, and
you're back in heaven. So
yeah.
Are we sure Jack doesn't keep you strapped in a room and you don't get any interaction? Is there?
Well, I'm in the front room in my hospital bed, and I get plenty of interaction. That's what my puppy's for. Okay. Him and I have conversations. We play checkers at night. I mean, it's great. We watch Scooby-Doo together.
Poor dog. Poor dog.
Shut up. Leave my dog alone. He's
Denise
spoiled.
Is Hershey's Nuggets. I guess Reese Cups would probably be on. Mr. Goodbar, maybe. I don't know. When I think of candy, I think of like hard candy.
You know what mine used to be when I was growing up? Do you remember Abba Zabbas?
Abba Zabbas, no.
Yeah, it was like the white, long chewy stuff with peanut butter inside of it. Those were good.
I don't remember that. I'd probably liked it. I'm looking for, and I've been on this quest for months now. Do you remember atomic fireballs?
Yes.
I can't find them anywhere here in the South. And I've been craving them.
The closest that I've seen, because Jack likes those, he buys them in bulk and gets them from Walmart.
Yeah, I haven't seen and Gobstoppers. That's those coming up. Those are probably my 2 favorites because at home, Mom was a pastry chef, so I had all the chocolate I could ever want. So when I'm thinking candy, I think of things like that. So
do you have a Walgreens where you're at?
Yeah. I mean,
They have a big candy section, and in their candy sections, they have all of the old candies and all that stuff. That's where I found those chunkies. Remember those little square candies that have the peanuts and the raisins in them?
Yeah.
The chocolate.
Yeah.
I found those there.
Harbor Freight or some kind of farm tool supply company. You can.
I don't know, but we're both fat. We really need to stop talking about candy.
Oh, I sent my request to Mom for when I go there next month. Sweet potato cheesecake. That's my request.
Yes, your mom says, I got to feed my little fat boy, keep him in the house. Your mom raised you like that poor little girl. What are you talking about?
Well, hey, me and my mom still argue about that to this day. I cannot remember one recipe Mom's famous. Meatloaf, her chili, her spaghetti. But by God, I remember every chocolate chip cookie and cheesecake she ever made.
And that's just what's wrong with America.
I'm pretty sure I grew up on sweet tea and chocolate chips. Not 100%. Maybe my grandparents may have saved me and given me hot dogs or something.
But you're such a fat kid. Go on. What other holiday we got?
What's election day? We'll talk about that. The day that the country's going to be probably overturned. It's Flag Day in Panama. Don't worry, Panama. We're coming back. We're going to take you. It's Melbourne Cup Day. Happy Cup Day to our friends down under. It's National Chicken Lady Day. Okay, I got to know. I can't. We have a woman trapped in a goddamn room for all of her life. Then she disappears. What the hell is the chicken lady? Sounds like a food-related holiday, but it's witty homage to a character played by Mark McKinney on Kids in the Hall, but it's not really related to either of those. What? Why am I reading this? It's named in honor of Dr. Marthina Tina Dupree, a businesswoman, motivational speaker. Her inspiring story in successful business led to a meeting with President George Bush. National Chicken Lady Day is to honor her efforts to educate standards in her community. What in the absolute fuck is that?
I don't know.
I can see if it was Chicken Wing Day.
I thought maybe we were going to have this woman that on a certain day, all she does is make a bunch of fried chicken. And you're talking about, what is this?
It took me a whole article to get to the end where it says she met President Bush and they gave her a day. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. No wonder.
But she took him chicken.
Jesus.
That's what it was. She took him chicken.
It's National Day of Community Service. So go out and serve your community. Pick up trash. Go to the fire station. Give them some cookies. It's National Chicken Day. Take them some fried chicken. I don't know. Jesus Christ. National Easy Bake Oven Day. Now, is this the one where it had like the light bulb and you set your house on fire if you forgot it plugged up? Is that the?
Yeah, the ones that they gave to kids for Christmas. Yeah.
Easy Bake Oven. Satisfying and rewarding, and burnt many houses to the ground. Pretend to be an adult and start your own kitchen fire at 12.
You know, so far, I think that our conversation is better than any of the news we've had today.
We even got to the news.
I know, right?
It's National Waiting for the Barbarians Day.
Oh my God.
Shake and bake. She made it all by. Man, I used to love. I do remember that. Mom made the shake and bake barbecue chicken. I'll have to tell her that.
Yeah.
And she'll probably bitch at me. She'll like, that's all you remember? Yeah, that's all I remember. I was like, hey, go to DC. They'll give a goddamn day named after you. It'll be National Cheesecake Day. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Waiting for the Barbarians Day. Okay, I'm going down rabbit holes today. Why are we waiting on barbarians? November 4th, to commemorate South African-born Nobel laureate J.M. Coetzee, eponymous, I don't know how to, I can't even pronounce the damn word, novel, Waiting for the Barbarians, published in 1980. The book is about a magistrate who rules over a settlement on behalf of the empire, of which he is a faithful servant. Certain events arrive, and interrogation experts jolt him into sympathy with the victim. What the?
Are you sure that the Barbarian Day isn't beat the girl's parents and eat the chicken?
I don't. Those are two perfectly useless days. I'm sorry, Chicken Lady and Barbarian Guy, but get a life.
Yeah.
Go buy an
I
oven,
know, right?
easy bake oven, and set it on fire in your garage. Jesus
Who
Christ.
did this? Who said it was their day?
It's roast dinner
This-
day. There you go.
Gross dinner day.
Roast dinner. So roast your
Roasted
dinner
chicken.
today. We had roasted chicken and steak soft tacos last night. So Russia's Day of Unity. How the fuck's that working out for you, Russia? Use your common sense day. Couldn't be every. And why is use your common sense day on goddamn election day?
Well, and who named this? Because I haven't met anybody with common sense in a very long
I'm going
time.
back to just give me candy. That's all I want.
Let's go back to talking about candy.
Get your picture hung in the White House.
That was safe.
God almighty. She has, okay, this is how stupid America is. She has her picture in the White House from Bush's time in office, right?
Okay.
The last president, who wasn't even fucking there, has an auto pin as his president. Where are we as a country?
Different timeline. We need to move on.
Is he going to have a day?
I don't know. This is all Chris's fault.
Why? I'm still trying to figure out. Australia, I love you, but I don't understand. What is wrong with me? Dixie Lee Crosby, it's her birthday today. She was the first wife of Bing Crosby. Remember him? Christmas song. John Basilone, he was the Medal of Honor recipient. Walter Cronkite, Ruth Handler, the inventor of the Barbie doll. There's probably a 6 story about that I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. Yeah, maybe I should, just for the hell of it.
No, let's not. Please, no.
Kathy Griffin, she's still living. She's born in 1960. She looks like she was born in 1912. Comedian and actress. If it's the one I'm thinking of. So let's see. Western Confederacy of American Indians won the Battle of Wabash. Oh, that's a mouthful. The Western Confederacy of American Indians. That's what did they break up and disband and form the Confederacy? Then the American Indians later on. No, that's stupid.
I think we should go back to riding horses and scalping people.
1854, a lighthouse was built in Alcatraz on this day. So there you go. James Buchanan, remember him? He was the 15th president. He was sworn in today.
Okay, wait.
I don't remember him. So
that means that the date for presidencies moved.
Well, yeah, they used to be like elected like the day after because they could fucking count back then, and they had no computers. They could count. Oh, we got 12 people. They said vote for Bob. Oh, Bob's president. Now, oh no, we got to go to fucking court. Jesus Christ. There's a 13th hidden in the basement. Yeah, shut up.
Glenn, you really need your hot shower.
I need Mountain Dew. That's what it is. I need Mountain Dew. I've been going through withdrawal, so.
Why?
1939, President Roosevelt orders the U.S. Customs Service to implement the Neutrality Act of 1939. We were neutral in 1939.
Oh my God.
1962, we stopped all above ground nuclear weapons testing. Well, that's a good thing, but we're probably going to start blowing shit up again. So, did you know in the 50s they set one off in upper atmosphere to see what it'd do to us? Yeah.
I don't doubt that they're probably still doing that when we're sleeping.
2008, Barack Obama becomes the first person that is biracial to become president of the United States. Good for him.
Bisexual.
He's still out there talking. Presidents are supposed to do one thing: shut the fuck up and go away. So, but they don't. So oh well. 308th day of 2025, 44th day of autumn. There you go. Let's see what else we could just skip.
Maybe my guns are
probably
giving up.
They're probably
Moving
kicked
to
off the air.
Australia. I'm moving to Australia. Where'd you go?
Well, I don't know what the hell just happened. There's Brenda. Oh, hey, there I am.
You said they'll probably kick me off the air today, and boom, there you go. Quit talking like that.
See, so I said something bad about Obama, so that was what it was. So.
I can say lots of things bad about Obama.
Well, just go look at 8 years of our history. You could probably find a gold mine. In 2001, the Arizona Diamondbacks defeated the New York Yankees 3-2 to win the World Series. The 4-year-old franchise, the fastest expansion team to win a championship. And where have they been? Today's quote: if you ever injected truth into politics, you have no politics. Yes, that is good. And this person that picks numbers, they absolutely suck. Today's number is 444. That's the days that the American hostages were held in Iran. Why is that our lucky number today?
I don't know, but they don't have 444 on the lottery tickets. They didn't have 162 on there.
I only brought this up because of the beeve. I don't normally do horoscopes, but today is the beginning of the beeve. And so we're going to be celebrating over the next couple days while we have the beeve, because the beeve, well, we love the beeve. So
gonna be awfully work on the beaver, I'm afraid.
Yeah, we are. The zodiac signs most affected by the full moon in Taurus. So the 4 zodiac signs that will be under the pull of the bull in November. There's a full bull moon rising. I didn't know there was a full bull moon. I thought it was a beaver moon. Hold on. Is this a dated story? That's published in time. Get your goddamn animals mixed up. It's supposed to be a beaver. Can't even
No, the moon's a beaver. The Taurus is a bull.
Okay. Well, it's the full bull pull. If you're Taurus, well, your desire for comfort, security, pleasure, and longevity reaches a noticeable peak. Okay. All right. If you're a Leo, long-term security and comfort you seek in your career and professional endeavors will be highlighted during the Taurus full moon. While big cats always put a serious stock on how the world perceives them, now is the hour for your about face. What? They got that wrong. What? No, wait a minute, hold on. That's Leo. Hell, they totally forgot Libra? Well, all right, I guess so.
No, it's just going down.
No, Scorpio.
Yeah.
Your romantic relationships are focused during this month's full moon, emphasizing the sensual comfort you support and crave.
I better get a hold of my bestie.
I need to find a Scorpio. Is there any Scorpios available? Aquarius. The Taurus full moon spotlights the securities and support that exists in your household, your living environment, and amongst family. What? I guess I'm a Libra, so I guess I just said go die. I don't know. So there you go. That's the 4 zodiac signs that are most affected by the beeve. So
I'm a Capricorn. Nothing affects me.
How are you Capricorn? No, you are. Yeah, never mind. I'm sorry. I was thinking of Harley's born the same month as me, so except like 50 years later. So Denise is a Libra too. So let's see. Today, 47 days until winter begins. That's fake news, because in about 3 weeks, there's going to be a major snowstorm. And last time I checked, that ain't 47 days. So what's the best method without cutting into it to tell when a turkey is done, Brenda? What's the best method without cutting into it to tell when a turkey is done?
The turkey popper timer thing.
I need one of those ding, 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 ding to ask me these questions.
All turkeys come with those poppers inside of them, and they pop up.
Did the fucking Thanksgiving Indians have a goddamn popper? No.
Well, they went by the way it looked, the way it felt, the way it smelled. Ding dong, it's done. I don't think they really cared back then. They just ate their shit because they were hungry.
Let's see what someone who is knowledgeable about this subject says. If it says the goddamn button pops out, do the wiggle test. Grab one of the legs and check and see if the leg joint moves freely when you rotate the drumstick. If it does not, your turkey is not done. You can also insert a long fork into the deepest part of the leg joint and check the juices. If they are clear, not pink, the turkey is done. There you
Duh.
go.
Well, first of all, I'm not going to shake a turkey leg because if it does come off, then you're putting a broken turkey back in the oven. What
give
the
it 2
hell?
neighbors. Today's the best day to advertise to sell something. So I have an eBay store if anybody's interested in collecting my stuff.
I'm putting myself up for sale. I'm for sale.
You ain't. Oh, wait, tomorrow. So all right. So go wax your floors, Brenda, and it's the best day to get married. So if you're getting married today, congratulations.
No,
Hopefully,
I'm never doing that again.
you're,
Third time was not a charm.
yeah,
They lied to me.
I'm convinced she's trying to figure out ways to legally kill me, but I will not suicide. Just everybody remember that. It's on tape. So, well, as we were coming to, we were coming on. There is all kinds of chaos in the American air travel system. It appears that someone in DC has called in a possible BOM boom thing on a United Airline flights. So all flights going in and out of Reagan National, well, they're in holding pattern. So apparently somebody made it known while they were on the runway. So that's nice of them. So yeah.
Wait till they got in the air.
On a Delta flight waiting to take off at JFK made one there. So those got 2 airports that are currently on delays. We're short air traffic controllers. So there you go. Flights are being held. If there's a problem with fuel, they'll just route them to Dulles International. Luckily, they can do that in Washington, D.C. So, so that was breaking as we came on. And then, let's see. I brought this up. I'll refresh this. This is the misery map according to FlightAware. And it shows D.C. Well, D.C. has the most misery, followed right behind by New York City. And here after the elections, I'm sure that probably will.
Do they actually have somebody walking around doing a survey? How do you feel today? Are you miserable? Yeah. Okay, check that box.
They do. They're not paying him right now, but they do. Yeah, it's a guy. So.
Oh, God.
It's a guy. I met him once. Hey, if you're in Seattle, there's the least misery in the world. There you go. Oh, no, take that back. Maybe Minneapolis. Why the hell Minneapolis?
That's a miserable place, but okay.
Yeah, Detroit, very little misery. So it looks like Minneapolis and SLC. What is that? I don't know what the hell that airport is. I don't know. That's one of the airports out there. It's not Phoenix. It's not. It's out the west. So we don't care. Next story. Dick Cheney. You might remember him. Crotchety old guy who liked to blow shit up. Well, God love his soul. He died today at 84 from complications of pneumonia and vascular disease. He died with a Tylenol bottle in his hand. He was 84. He was the vice president of George Bush. Actually, he was probably president. So he was the most influential and manipulative vice president in history. And from that point forward, the vice president's office has been more pivotal in American history. So there you go. He changed history. He blew up a lot of shit too. So
yeah.
So yeah, I guess he'll have to go Lion State and all that. That'll screw up. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. If we're still on break, are they gonna have to put him on ice till they put him in state? How's that gonna work? I mean,
I don't know.
He's already older than dirt, so probably. I mean, he's gonna lie in state. He's a vice president. That he earned that privilege, but we're out on break, so they'll be like, "Hey, put him on ice. We'll get to it whenever we open up." I mean, how's that gonna work? That's a serious question. What are we going to do? We go, hey, any extra embalming juice? Yeah, you're going to need it for this one. So
maybe maybe they'll just do it for free. They'll just all show up just for that purpose.
No. Yeah. Well, okay. I'm just going to
Dude,
move
have
on.
you seen? Look at. I see this. The SNAP benefits. Okay. I
Yes.
have seen people doing the dumbest things
Oh, yes.
before they even know what's going on. They had these people running around the back of a building with 4 carts loaded to the hilt, throwing things into trunks as the employees are there on the phone with the cops, giving them everything they need, license plates, all that stuff. And all you can hear the lady saying is, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I'm like, what are you people doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, they're supposed to be recording it for TikTok. So
Yeah, that's what
they?
they're doing. I just, there's
Well,
one lady.
there's a lot of confusion about it, Brenda. There's a lot of confusion. Sometimes people are going to get some money. Some are not. Some are only going to get a little. And trust us, the government will tell us that. So, but food banks and SNAP recipients, well, they're kind of right now in a little bit of chaotic thing. And apparently the Trump administration has agreed to partially fund them. And I read one article that he's using money from tariffs, those bad things that the other people hate. But they will not get the full amount of monies that they were expected because, well, we don't have that many billions of dollars to just hand out. So there is a partial suspension and a partial payment. So they will tell you how it's going to be. So can I make this bigger?
I don't know.
That sucks. Why can't I make this bigger? I was hoping to make this bigger. Can I open it in a new? No. This is a map. This is kind of crappy. NBC News did this, and it shows you. It's a graphic that shows you in each state. In each state, but broken down by county, the percentage of people in the county that are dependent upon these services. So I wish you could make this bigger because, God, this is tiny. But yeah, so, we'll jump up here. So you can't even get to where I'm from. Knox County?
I noticed something. You want to know what I noticed?
13.4 Granger, Hamlin 14.6. Go ahead.
I've noticed that a lot of the older people, like myself, when we've had these things, we've done things to where, canned goods are stocked up. This is stocked up, beans, rice, all this stuff, right? And the younger people, they just buy a bunch of crap and eat it up until everything's gone. Then they go back and start all over again instead of thinking about the future, thinking about what I mean.
If I don't think we're going to have a food shortage, but I think that the people could certainly use the resources they have wiser.
Yes.
Instead of buying that thing of cheesy mac, buy some healthy thing, but or instead of that bag of Doritos or whatever. But if you tell these young people that now you're racist, a sexist, a bigot, a homophobic, you're something, and it's just ridiculous.
Chris said, I'm at a stoplight and want you to know that map is small.
I zoomed in on it in Gwinnett 8.6, where I'm at in Atlanta. And if I go back up here where I'm from, and if I can find the damn county, it's so tiny. I bet they did that on purpose. Damn. It's so tiny. I was trying to find Knox County. Yeah, I go from Bell County. Okay, Union County, which is just north of me, 15.6. Knox, 10%. 10% of the population of Knox County. You go out, though, to other counties like Nevada, 37.5. That's crazy. Oregon, 22.8. Some of these are, wow. South Dakota, 24.8. There's large portions of areas that really are relying on this. So
Yeah, go down to Texas and look around there.
well, let's see. Culberson County 29.1, Cottle County 23.8, Crosby 26. I'm seeing, I would like to know somebody that's smart that could figure out how to get all these numbers and then divide them by the number of counties to tell us the average populace. Because just from what I'm seeing, it's somewhere around 10 to 20%. That's a sad thing for our country. But the problem is not all these people are needing it. So there's abuse of the system. So
yes. I
what's the way
tried.
to solve it? I mean, how do you solve it? You just cut everybody off and start over?
Yes, you have to start over, and you got to go by rules, okay?
Oh, well, I agree. We're a country of laws and law.
I watched a video of a girl who told me that she's on all the benefits. Her mother was on it. Her grandmother was on it, and she's going to teach her kids how to be on it. That is just bleeding a system.
Yeah, I've heard that many times. I ran a call in a mega church in Atlanta, and the preacher, this was a Sunday ceremony, the preacher was saying that any child, female child of childbearing age, needed to have 7 children to break the system. They were preaching this in a church in Atlanta in like 2025, maybe earlier than that. I don't know. But why?
And you didn't stand up and say stupid people shouldn't breed? Because I would have.
No, I've already gotten in trouble once at that church for something. So you see, what had happened was this guy had fallen over in the aisle right there of churchgoers, and he was DRT, dead right there, deader than damn it. And when we got there, of course, it takes time you call, time you get it dispatched, time you get there. We're talking 12 minutes later, maybe, at least. Well, right. I'm being liberal. It's my first time in a mega church of this culture.
Okay.
First words out of my mouth. As I'm coming down the aisle, there is a large crowd of people around this gentleman that's laying there, not breathing, heart's not pumping, and they got their hands out and they're praying. They're wanting the power of whomever. And I looked over at the other paramedic, and I said, "What the fuck are we supposed to do if he isn't doing anything?"
Oh my God.
Yeah, so the call didn't start off exactly good.
Wow.
Well, I mean, it was a fair question.
Anywhere.
I was a young paramedic. What did I know? But I mean, honestly, couldn't you start CPR or maybe mouth to mouth? You're 5 feet above him holding your hand out chanting. What the hell does that do? Nothing. I mean, let's talk about science and medicine here. Pump and blow in CPR is good for you, but you stand there. God's going to help. No, I think God's going to help you if you help yourself. I think that's and this guy can't help himself, so maybe he needs a little electricity, something. We're standing.
I cannot.
They're probably going to cancel me.
I can't.
I had a promoter tell me the other day, he says, you could be the next Howard Stern. And I'm like, I don't want to be Howard Stern. I just tell the truth. I mean, honestly, science tells us you pump up and down on the chest. That makes the blood go round and round. You blow in and out of the mouth. It makes the air go in and out. You rip a cord out of the wall, take and separate the wires and zap him in the chest. The electricity starts his heart again.
I was just thinking that. That's funny.
But no, standing over a dead person doesn't do anything. It makes them dead. They're still dead. So,
well,
yeah. This is probably why my counselor says that I need to seek another outlet. So, we're gonna move on. We're just gonna move on. Where was I? Okay, so remember yesterday we talked about the drug cartel, and we may be sending some secret spy people in to go take care of the problem because they can't say that they want to do something. Well, turns out a Mexican mayor was killed after asking for tougher stance on the cartel.
Oh,
Well, so they offed her, yeah.
that
Carlos
is same girl
Manzo
we were talking about.
shot 7 times on the Day of the Dead in Urbapan. So one person's in custody. So
We don't have a
she
problem with
had
cartels.
14 Mexican National Guard
Nothing to
agents,
see here.
protectors, whatever. They were supposed to be there, and yeah, dude just walks up and okay.
Nothing to
So,
see here.
here you go.
Move on.
Let's see. Turret destroyer. Well, her boyfriend's genital were blown off by a bazooka. He became a woman or have a cock and reconstruction surgery. Well, turret
What?
destroyer. I really don't. First off, if your boyfriend's genitals were blown off by a bazooka, okay, why are you still calling your boyfriend if you're wondering if he should be a man or a woman or if he should have reconstruction surgery? I'm kind of confused with your questioning here. So you need to make it just a little clear because you're kind of all over the place. Do you really want the cock reconstruction surgery? Or are you leaning the other way? And where did the bazooka come from, by the way? I mean, we missed that whole question. So Denise.
Yeah. Take out the trash, Denise. Take out the trash.
I encourage people to come over and join the chat, and I get Terror Destroyer wanting to know about her boyfriend's genitals that were blown off by a bazooka. For fuck's sake. Really?
Where did that come from?
I don't know. I don't know.
Either. I'm so
And
confused.
if she's a tarot reader, she should know what to do. Why is she asking me? I mean, come on. Jesus.
Denise, I think it's in the chat that you were in before you came here.
Is it not? Okay. All right. And then, do you know what a Gatsby party is? People jump from boyfriend's
party?
genitals. A Gatsby, Gatsby party.
I have no idea.
Well, it appears our president, while people are needing their money for SNAP, well, he was having a tuxedo flapper dress jazz cocktail party inspired by the Roaring 20s, complete with champagnes, glittering lights, all the decorations, called a Gatsby party.
Huh.
So,
Interesting.
yeah, our president, while people, now, I mean, if he had kids and he took them out trick-or-treating like our vice president did, then I could see our vice president actually took his kids trick-or-treating. But Commander-in-Chief flies down to Florida while people are wanting their money, and he has a complete Gatsby party with pomp and circumstance, champagne, celebrities, fireworks, and everything. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Chris said, "Why did I have to be driving when that comet came?"
I still want to know. Nobody told me where the bazooka came from. I have to have some qualifiers here. So
I don't know.
I mean, I'm open to the question, but first off, you got to speak better English. So that's the first thing. So I can understand you because I'm a simple man. I'm not a scientist. So simple English. And then if we're going to start with that question, I need to know where the bazooka came into play. That's the most important information that I can get out of that. So. My would-be agent is right now shaking his head, texting people, yeah, never mind. Chicago man was arrested for threatening to unalive the president on social media. Now, I got to say, that's probably not the brightest thing you could do. Well, he did have his hair up for that photo. He was at his Gatsby party. Trent Snyder, he's from Chicago. He's 57. Well, he posted some things on social media that were really quite bad. Some other shows played them. I'm not going to play them. You can find them over on X, but yeah, he's scheduled for a hearing on Thursday. So let's see. I had more stories about this. Oh yeah, that's right. Because he went in and threatened to shoot up a T-Mobile prior to this, and he was let go because he didn't mean it. He didn't mean it. So
we have another one. Props to your boyfriend. Mine can get blown off. Mine can get blown off with a BB gun.
Well,
Chris, get out of your car.
Okay, wait a minute here. So I like the way this person's thinking. I really do. Yo Cholo, please subscribe. But I don't know that I would have told people that. You just said my friend or the guy sitting in the seat beside me. Well, no, because if you had a BB gun, that'd probably be bad. But at any rate, props to you. I like your comment. Kudos. I like it. So that is, man, was the guy John Holmes that took a goddamn bazooka? I mean, that's a good point. Man, Yo Cholo, you got me. I didn't think about that one. I like it. So what does the show came to? What does the show come to?
Today's wild.
All right. Next. Illegal immigrant truck drivers are endangering Americans as foreign companies exploit the industry, executives say. You don't say. It's all about money. Trucking executive claims that the U.S. has allowed foreign-owned entities that don't follow regulations to export and exploit the industry, which he believes explains the illegal immigrant drivers. So, following a wave of horrible crashes across the United States, well, they've so far got 146 illegal immigrant truck drivers off the road, but there's probably plenty more. So, yeah, it's about money. What I always say, it's about money. So,
Chris, it was a helmet. Remember, it's Halloween.
They're going to have a trial for, you remember this, our friend, fellow content creator took the picture that went viral of the person throwing their submarine sandwich at a federal agent.
I remember that.
And then they got arrested. They lost their job. And, well, as is their right in the United States, you're allowed a jury trial, even though it's videoed, photographed, and there's body camera. There's going to be a trial. So they've seated the jury, but the lawyer, of course he did, argued that this is a violation and they need a new jury. And the judge is like, look, this is a simple case. Next, move on. So why do I sense that a sandwich case is going to make its way to the Supreme Court?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Because I mean, there's body camera, there's video by plenty of people, an admission of guilt, and you still want to be tried by 12.
It went viral. I've seen it.
Yeah, just
ridiculous.
A waste of my money. So, Laura Loomer, she's joined the Pentagon press corps. That's gonna be good. There's no conspiracy there. So. No conspiracy. Move on. Full beaver moon. The second fall in the northern hemisphere will turn full Wednesday, November 5th, but it will be best seen from North America.
You hear that, Chris? We're in the beaver.
6th. That's right. Named for the beavers that build their dams at night in November in North America. This moon is significant for being the biggest of 2025, a super moon, and it will be the biggest since 2019. And in about 2 months, 3i Atlas will hit it and won't be there. So the beaver moon will turn full at 8:20 a.m. Wednesday Eastern Standard Time. That's tomorrow morning. It will look full the night before and the night after. But the best time to watch in North America will be at moonrise during the dusk on Thursday, November 6th, when it will appear on the eastern horizon shortly after sunset. So there you go. The Beaver Moon is the second supermoon. The moon's orbital path around Earth is slightly elliptical. So each month there's a point when it's furthest away, apogee, and closest, perigee. It's if a full moon coincides with a perigee, it's closer to Earth and bigger in the night skies, which is known as a supermoon. The Beeve will be 100% lit. Beeve's going to be lit.
We're in the Beeve and it's lit.
Gonna be awfully rough on the beaver, I'm afraid.
All right, so there you go.
Whoever wrote that was just showing off.
See a beam. It's best to find an elevated location. Be in an open field, easterly facing, but be elevated. Is that the other word for high? I'm just curious. In New York, 447, if you're in the elevated position, well, if not, just flip over. At 447, you will see the beaver. It rises at 519. So, LA at 456. Whatever, flip over, whatever you people do out there, you'll see it at 456.
You're have a rooster moon.
A full cock. We're going to have a full cock. I'm trying to figure out why they permit me on the air. So I'm trying to figure this out. This headline comes to us from Hot Air, so we know it's reputable. It's from Chronicle Magazine. And the headline is, yes, President Trump can blow up drug boats.
Well, that's straight to the point, ain't it?
That's it.
Yes, President Trump can blow up.
That's right. It's just a little squirt.
Can blow up drug boats. Okay.
So yes, our president, he can get some Gatling guns and go do his thing. So apparently it is legal. I don't know. I am not an expert, so don't anybody at me. So, but Australia, well, tonight was your beaver. I hope you got out and enjoyed the beeve because it was the first night of the supermoon for you. You're coming out of the first night of the beeve right now. So,
Sydney, hopefully you were in a field tilted 57 degrees.
Yeah, make sure you're elevated. So. Sydney, you missed it. 7:14. Melbourne, 7:50. This is on the 5th, and it's already, well, you've missed it, Sydney. You'll never see the beef. So Chris says, and that's the bottom line because Hot Air said so. Exactly. All right, we're going to get back into some serious news.
Ew.
What do we know about the alien robot spiders that have been detached and dispatched from 3i Atlas? Brenda, have you heard this? There's robot spiders in Antarctica.
Those are the spiders that killed all the aliens on 3i Atlas, and they're coming here.
No, they're the probes. So, so this is how you can tell. This is an actual headline. God damn it, wrong button. I need a producer. If anybody wants to move to Snellville, Georgia, and produce for me, I'll let you.
Teach the little terrorist how to do it and have him sit under the desk.
This is how you know that this is a serious story that you're trying to make not serious, because we have a headline that talks about alien robot spiders. Now, we're not in the days of, Orson Welles or whatever, but it appears that some scientists claim that they were having a little fun and they made a story about tiny robotic arachnids that were crawling across Antarctica and were coming down through the States. And of course, it was complete with AI. but they were just doing it for fun. It was fake. They were just doing it for fun. So this is how you know that some real shit's going to happen, because now they're saying, oh, nothing to see here. So.
Well, did they teach the spiders how to swim? I mean, they have to swim to get.
Just remember,
places.
they did this for fun. So how much? See, they created fake news. Now,
This
NASA,
is what happens when you don't pay your people in the government.
well, hold your taters there. NASA is in trouble because they replied to Kim Kardashian while withholding 3i Atlas Interstar data. True story. Can't make this up. This comes to us from the Tribune. NASA is under growing scrutiny from lawmakers and scientists for not releasing recent data on the interstellar object 3i Atlas, despite publicly replying to a social media post from Kim Kardashian about the same object. Critics argue that the agency's communication priorities raise questions about transparency and research access. 3i Atlas is the third confirmed interstellar object to come by us. So naturally, we've been curious. But besides for Avi Loeb, who said there's a 40% chance that the aliens are going to get us, NASA is, been kind of quiet. So,
and they didn't pass it through
NASA chief Sean Duffy assured the public there are no aliens and there is no threat to life on Earth. Meanwhile, Anna Paulina Luna has formally requested NASA share the data from the Juno spacecraft, and she wants radio and visual observations. Now remember, a UN planetary defense group is going to be focusing and monitoring on this. So I hope it doesn't escape under the beeve. So they answer Kim Kardashian in a post, but couple minutes of film.
Look at her. Look at. Bring that picture back down. Look at her.
Hold on. What is it? Control Shift T. I'm looking at her. Yes.
Look at her. Does she not look? Not those. Does she not look like Cher with blonde hair?
Maybe. I mean,
she's probably
they're nice.
She's probably her kid. I'm not talking about those things. Look up, Glenn. Look up. You're stupid.
Is that your natural hair color?
You're so stupid. It's a landing strip.
It's just a landing strip. Oh, all right. All right. Okay.
Okay, we're done with that. Move on.
Chris is a hair affectioneer. He said whoever colored her hair did a half-ass job. So, according to Roger Spur at Med Fossil University, the comet is a giant finger. Zen Ray says broken off and halfway up to first knuckle. I don't. Oh, my chat. So.
We love you guys.
That's not pay, that's squirt.
All right, so move on. I gotta find the button. So now they're saying is alien invasion imminent. It's got engine-driven propulsion. It's changed color. It's changed color again since yesterday.
No.
Well, there's a hypothesis that it could be a alien spacecraft that is dead. So it's a ghost ship that is being run completely by technology. I think that's scarier than Little Green Men.
Look,
to be honest with you.
There was a movie like that.
Yeah.
And they couldn't find any of the crew or nothing.
Yeah. Well, it's probably going to be us. So yeah, so there's an alien spaceship overhead, and trust us, the government's taking care of it. So, and Representative Luna, it's kind of Luna, she's on it. So she sent letters and sent requests to NASA. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, they're busy. So
yeah, they do what they want.
She wants transparency on our interstellar visitor. That's not an ominous headline, is it? So, and then, but they do release things like this. The biggest black hole flare ever discovered shines with light 10 trillion suns. So they release this.
Now we have a black hole.
Energy. Oh yeah, there's a black hole. So
God.
and it's pretty bright. Hold on. It's a black hole, but it shines with the light of 10 trillion suns. So is it not lit up? I mean, I'm not a scientist.
That would make it a portal, not a black hole.
I'm just a guy. Now, I am a little thrown off with this. For our friends on the radio side, you'll just have to work with me, and I may need Brenda's help on this, because the headline is 2 men accused of plotting terror attacks at LGBTQ plus bars in Detroit. We've talked about this, but the picture kind of concerns me that the AP used.
There's a person standing there with an FBI t-shirt on.
Yes. What does that mean?
Why does it look like she's leaning up against a glass that has the claw machine?
She's having a bad hair day. We can say that, but they could have just used a better picture. But the 20-year-old men are in jail for acquiring high-powered Gatling guns, and so they apparently were going to go to bars that were like that and just start shooting. So I'm glad they got him. I hope there's more people tied to that. I hope they get them all. So Baltimore County silently strikes a deal with ICE in exchange for removal of the sanctuary jurisdiction list. So silently, Maryland's Baltimore County officially was removed from the DOJ's sanctuary jurisdiction list. They signed a what is that? MOU. Something understanding. I can't remember. They signed an agreement. So they're going to give ICE 48-hour notice. So there you go. And that's shocking because, that's in Baltimore County, Maryland. So there you go.
So it's not a secret anymore because they put it out.
Well, they did it silently. So that's the thing. They didn't tell Chris, I'm not going to read that. They didn't tell their constituents. They didn't tell their people. They just did it silently. So, I wonder why.
They mentioned it after the fact, so nobody could find it.
Once it's done, that's the way our government works.
Yeah.
Nancy Pelosi calls Trump a vile creature and the worst thing on the face of the earth.
Has she looked in the mirror lately?
Coming from her, wow, that's apparently she muttered these words out during an interview, and then she rolled her eyes and then went full on anger.
She must have been drunk.
Whatever. So he's a vile creature, and the reporter pressed as to why he's a vile creature. He said because he's the president of the United States and he does not honor the Constitution of the United States.
Oh.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. I'm going to go down this thing. So let me get this straight. We open the door and just let anybody in. Where's that in our Constitution? I'm not the brightest bulb in the box, but I don't think that's in there, Nancy. Shut the fuck up, Nancy. Go away. You're over. All right. So, I'll be banned in some countries probably. So.
Just throw a bottle of tequila at her. She'll be fine.
And I meant to cover this yesterday, and this is like something straight out of a 007 thing. Apparently, some Secret Service people under the Bush administration made a time capsule, and they put it behind a bookshelf in the East Wing during some remodeling. And now, they don't know where it is. And so they're worried.
Oh,
Maybe if it hadn't been a secret.
God. Don't most people do time capsules? They like bury them in a yard.
The Secret Service put it behind a bookshelf and didn't tell anybody. And they're like, hey, if you happen to find a 2-foot long metal canister at the golf course where we've taken all this, could you bring it back? It could have some Secret Service shit in it from the Bush era.
Oh my God. Are you?
It was hidden behind a wooden panel near a window overlooking the south lawn. A military officer helped install it. I'm sure that right there didn't violate anything. So
No, not at all.
So yeah, the president went in and just full Leroy Jenkins and took it down. And now, so if you're in Maryland and you happen to find a 2-foot metal long object, it's either alien or it's from the Secret Service. So
It's either Atlas.
call your local police department. Let them figure it out. Don't touch it. So it could give you something bad.
Yeah.
And then for our sports fans, if any of you followed me for a long time, you knew that Stephen A. Smith and I have had a strange relationship. I didn't like him when he first came onto the scene as a sports reporter because I don't like his style of yelling. But then when he becomes such a person of disdain for the Dallas Cowboys, I was like, wait a minute, I got to check this guy out. I gave him another shot. And now that he's actually doing some politics, holy shit, Brennan. Now that he's doing some politics, I'm even more intrigued by him. But even though he has been known to just go completely the F off on the Dallas Cowgirls, he was invited by the owner, Jerry Jones, to sit in his box suite during the wonderful beating that they took. And looking at the picture, it just looks awkward. It just looks so awkward. Stephen A. Smith sitting beside Jerry Jones was very awkward. And later there was an exchange where he put his hand on his shoulder when they were losing and walked out of the box office.
Oh my God.
So I'd love to know what he said. Sell the team, Jerry. You're too old. And I had this story for Chris, but he isn't here, but I'll cover it anyhow. A teacher is being slammed. Now, they're not saying where she is, but this comes to us from the Daily Star for inappropriate outfits in a classroom. Now, apparently this young lady, the school teacher, she's just known as Denise. Denise, is this you? Sparked a heated debate after showcasing her outfit of the day in what they're calling a controversial outfit. It has black Abercrombie false leather pants, and they're the best fit I've owned, she says. I've owned them for about 3 years, and I always end up choosing them.
If you're
It's like,
supposed to be
why
showing
you
those
enjoy it?
pictures, they're not coming.
Oh, I'm
through.
going to show the pictures. So,
Oh.
Yeah, of course, I'm going to. Come on. Come on.
Oh,
Now, but then again,
doesn't
our
look
teachers
inappropriate to
were-
me.
well, but yeah, no, it doesn't. So, but they're saying it's inappropriate. I don't see it. So, but,
Well, the problem with it is, and I'm going to say this, maybe it might be for school, but when we went to school, all of our teachers were like already 100 years old,
agreed.
and but they're younger now, and
Yeah.
they're not going to wear muumuus to teach in school. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So some of the comments say you don't need to look hot for your students. And other people say that maybe you should have wore a sweater that was a little longer. So somebody argued that school is not the place for an adult to dress provocatively and entice others. So,
Well, I mean, that's true.
how is she enticing them?
If
See,
she
that's
would've-
being misogynistic. So.
Now, look, if she would have wore black jeans, they probably wouldn't say anything, but she wore black, shiny, tight, painted on pants. So,
Well, now, but Erica Church wore him to hug her vice president. So, I mean, we can't have a double standard here. And I was okay with that.
yeah, I mean, she was fine. I mean, what grade was she teaching? Let's go
Doesn't
there.
say. It doesn't say.
See, now, because if it was high school, yeah, you probably should tone it down because you got all those, boys floating around.
Go full on.
But elementary, I don't think they would have even noticed.
Well, this had a video, but I don't know where the video is. A suspected porch pirate clad in women's clothing was busted after their surveillance video was caught in stealing packages from an Alabama home.
Bobby, where is he?
Todd Anthony Bond was taken into custody in Mobile County, Alabama, dressed completely in women's attire, arriving home in a Ford Escape.
Bond, Todd Bond.
That's a man.
Yes, that is a man.
That ain't no woman. It's a man.
Oh my God.
Days later, he was spotted in Mississippi in being a porch pirate again. And well, yeah.
That ain't no woman. It's a man.
In Alabama, I just don't think that they could have got by with that. I agree with you, Jimmy. Now, if this had showed up in class, I might have some objections.
Who are you? I'm Bond, Todd Bond.
And Chris, well, we need to take Hooters back. Skimpy uniforms are out. Modesty is in. Hooters founders have taken control of the chain again. This comes to us from the New York Times. Florida businessmen who created Hooters more than 4 decades ago have taken back full control of the chain, vowing to restore the 1980s beach bar vibe and replace the current revealing waitress outfits with the iconic imagery of Hooters, the servers. So now that they have been purchased by the original owners, they're out of bankruptcy. The goal is simple. I don't think you're going to see a bunch of butt cheeks hanging out anymore. So Hooters is changing.
I never understood that. They called it Hooters, but any Hooters I've been in, the girls don't have any Hooters, but their bottoms hang out.
So, I mean,
I never understood that.
Actually, I mean, I know people that worked it there. Apparently, it's a good place to work. I mean, I guess some locations, I don't know about all, but some I know of. They have had many ladies that have went on to be models, actresses, and Miss America, or not, maybe not America, but different pageantry. So, but I'm going to be honest, Hooters, you're going the wrong route. If you want to do away with that, fine, but you better have a better damn menu first, because your wings aren't that great. I mean, let's just be honest about it.
I like their fried pickle chips.
They make a mean burger. Now, the Miami style wings, which you can only get in South Florida, they're on point. But yeah, the regular wings, they're just greasy and too coated. So, all right. So are we going to get to any real news? Probably not. Sophie, I don't know. This may be what we have to think about adding an hour. We got to talk about that. So Coca-Cola, well, they're doubling down for their Christmas ads. If you remember, the past 2 years, they aired some pretty crappy AI videos. I can't play them because of YouTube, but you can go see them. And, well, they're doing it again. So they're going back with AI. So,
it was easier. They don't have to hire somebody to do the commercials. So they save money.
Yeah, well, exactly. And there's, So there you go. Anybody that's good with AI, I need a image made for me of a Bigfoot riding a yellow saber-toothed tiger. So send that to me if you get it. So there you go. There's your mission. But
I'm not even going to ask why.
I'm rebranding. So Kodak, remember them? They used to have all kinds of film out. Well, they have quietly on Monday said they're going to start selling different types of film. They're going to go back to the 200 and 400, the ISO rating of the film. Yeah. They had stopped selling film, but now it appears that film is coming back. Kodak has acquired the rights, and they're going to start. How did they lose the rights? I mean, they were Kodak. So, so they're going to start making film again. Interesting. So 35 millimeter. And Brenda, we were talking about this. McDonald's. Well, you better go up to the nearest nickel because, well, guess what? Pennies? Nope, no more. As far as McDonald's, Kroger's, Love's, Truck Stop, Home Depot, yep, no more. Yeah, go to the nearest nickel. So there you go. Across the country, fast food chains are having a penny shortage. So us boomers are apparently holding them all in glass jars. I was
going to say, I got plenty of them. I'll go donate. I don't need them.
There you go. So if you go out there, don't bother canning in pennies, because they won't understand. This was breaking news. And I don't understand why it's breaking news. I didn't carry it earlier because, well, I didn't really see the need. But Tom Brady, you may love him or hate him. He's a known NFL football player. He has revealed his dog, Junie, was cloned from his beloved pet, Lua, who died in 2023.
Yeah, you can do that. It's like,
this is the problem. You have so much money that you have. I love Ginger to death, but I don't know that I would do that. I just, but yeah, this is what money buys you. So you can do it. A Dallas-based company. There you go, Brenda. If you love,
it's
Lula,
$10,000 to $15,000.
Yeah,
to do that.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know.
There's so many animals in these shelters that need our love and attention. Yeah, you're going to go out and spend tens of thousands of dollars, have your dog poked and prodded to get a clone. I'm sorry. I don't.
They have a woman who takes pictures of your dog, and for like $40, she makes you a stuffed animal to lay on your bed that looks exactly like your dog. That's a lot cheaper than the $10,000.
And I'm okay with that. Now I'm okay with that. Now don't tell me that you're going to stuff the dog or put him on a mantle or something.
No.
There, but I mean, you're spending, and I understand. Yeah, he's got more money than God. Yeah, kudos.
I mean, I love my dog to death, but I couldn't do that.
But there's so many animals in this world that aren't shelters that need us, and you going out there getting a designer dog because it makes you happy.
You would think that PETA would step in on something like that.
Well, I don't know. All right, so tomorrow our show will probably be lit, and I'll probably be pissed off. I've been trying to get more sleep before then, but that story didn't look the way it was supposed to. But maybe it was over here. So there's things that we're going to be talking about tomorrow. There's something called Proposition 50 in California. And then there's an attorney general race. Well, that's going to be interesting. Not to mention a Virginia governor race. Did I mention how originally he was from Virginia?
Yeah.
So, Jersey, the Jersey governor's race is going to be interesting. And one of the most watched out of all of them will be the New York City race. Now, here in my jurisdiction, I've only got to vote for the farm and street guy, and I really could care less. So that's the only two things I got to vote for. So I didn't go out and vote. So, but I still have a right to bitch about it. But so we have a governor race and lieutenant governor in Virginia, and Jersey, the governor race, the attorney general. We got all kinds of.
Denise out of there. Denise, we need to get you out of there.
Thank you, Denise. In Minneapolis, we have a mayor there that is going to call ICE. He's going to post public information about ICE raids as soon as he gets them. In Atlanta, we have a controversial mayor's race. I got to say, since I've lived in Atlanta, with the exception of this guy, I don't remember his name. I know his face, but all of them. No, I'm sorry, the one before him. The lady, all of them have had criminal problems after they've left office. They found like dirty shit on them in Atlanta. So,
well then.
yeah. So they haven't on him yet, but hey, he's still in office, so you never know. Pittsburgh, well, you got to worry about your mayor. Cincinnati, that's going to be an interesting one because, well, we've talked about this. I think this is before you came on the show, Brenda. If you're white and you go downtown Cincinnati, they beat you up. So,
well, that's nice to know.
Jersey City, New Jersey. Yeah, that whole thing was a mess. So I've got to be careful because we are up against a hard break. If you're listening to us on Radio X in Australia, our station owners and managers, well, they are next up, and well, I can't get in their way. So we're up on a hard break here. So we got to make sure we get to it. But fear not, FEMA was not at work, and there was nothing to worry about for today. FEMA said they just weren't going to work. So we have no daily operations briefing for FEMA for Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, right, Brenda? So,
yeah.
The president, well, he has no public events scheduled. So, but there was a 1:00 press briefing. I'm sure that was lit. Let's look at the AP current headlines really quick. Marjorie Taylor Greene, well, then the screen goes black or white, or it just disappeared. So
it's snowing everywhere.
Well, apparently the AP is no more. So the AP no longer exists. So
wow,
I don't know what the hell. And boom, it's back. White House walks back Trump's threat to snap. Okay, well, they clarified comments. Okay, so apparently we clarified comments on a pardon of Beyonce. We're gonna pardon Beyonce. What?
What? For what now? Oh man.
Let's see. Border Patrol defends aggressive behavior. Okay. The important question today: did they vote? Did they vote at all today? It doesn't appear so. So, all right. So there you go. Democrats didn't vote to open the government today. I guess they're too busy out not saying who they're going to vote for, so that if they don't get elected, they don't get shot down or whatever. And
right.
So, I will be back tomorrow. Brenda will be with me here from 2 to 4. And then tomorrow night, well, if I can find guests, my guests have all canceled. We'll have a regular show Wednesday night. So until then, everybody, have a great day. Go out and vote, even if it is for your local garbage man or whatever the hell it is. So we will see you soon. Brenda, you got anything going on between now and then?
Not as of yet.
Okay.
Keep your eyes open.
All right.
Well, I do gotta go vote. I gotta
go vote for the garbage man or whatever. I don't know what the hell it is here.
I'm voting for myself. What are you talking about?
Shit, you might get elected. Remember we did
right?
yesterday. Guy wrote his name in. Got to call it next day and say, hey, guess what? You're mayor.
I'm running.
Everybody have a great day. We will see you soon. Everybody, make sure to stay tuned in to the Australian Dare Talk Radio for the upcoming show. We're going to be lit. Talk to y'all soon. Sportcat, well, I'm getting out of here. See you later.